If you're with a man and you see him looking at everything moving, listen to.
Okay, another 95 Rucas
unfavorable opinion. All right.
Who is this lady?
I don't know. I've been seeing her though. I have been seeing her. She's been on some podcasts. I don't know what the full context is of her views or whatever, her points of
The
view.
topic is about a wandering eye. A man who has a wandering eye has...
She's using very serious words. Watch the video. She's saying that if a man has a wandering eye, there's pretty much she's saying they're sexual deviants. That's the way I'm taking it. That's the way I'm interpreting it. She's saying that they want to screw anything. That's what she's saying.
And most likely cheat.
To cheat straight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna disagree. Highly disagree.
Why?
Why? Because I know a lot of men. A lot of my friends are men. I have a better relationship with men than I do with women as friends. I have a lot of friends who like to stare.
And a lot of cultures also. It's very natural
it's very
just to
natural
stare.
to stare. It's very natural to
That
look
saying
at
in
someone.
Spanish?
La vista es muy natural, meaning that you just, you might not, some people never see people with green eyes, or they never see people with blue eyes. I'm just giving an example, right?
Yes.
So it's like, oh wow, or somebody
Hey,
has
we like someone who has great skin, nice hair,
nice
teeth.
legs, something.
Yes.
They're disciplined, they go to the gym, something. I'm just saying, giving examples. However, for her to say those harsh words, that's very harsh. It comes off very bitter, like a bitter woman, a scorned woman.
Controlling, jealous, insecure.
Yes, insecure. And again, my biggest issue with this topic is, if you don't know it or not, social media, it's targeted to teenagers, the younger youth, right? And again, what we put out, right? We do unfavorable opinions and things, right? To give people another sense, another point of view. But it's scary to me because those types of videos, like the one this woman does, get so many views, okay? You got these teenage girls watching this stuff. Look what's going on. You scroll through social media, you hear teenagers fighting over
boys
boy.
at school.
One of them gets unalived. You have the other teenager, you got these girls doing these pranks, slapping the boyfriend or putting those fake phone calls because you think that that's what you're supposed to do in a relationship.
And so many grown women really feed into it.
Yes, they do. So
they love it.
I think it's very toxic, honestly. And I don't know this woman. I don't have anything against her. But her opinion, I don't agree with her opinion. I don't.
Yeah, like for example, if we look at your profile, it doesn't mean we're interested. You talk a lot and you like to be sociable, and some people will mistake that.
I am a starer though. I do like to stare at people.
Right.
I'm a people watcher. I am. If I'm in the store, if I've never seen a guy who's like 6'5", yeah, I'm gonna be staring. If I've never seen a,
What do you have any thoughts?
I don't have any sexual thoughts. Right?
Yeah,
and then she's talking about men.
Yeah.
I know she's talking about men, but so I have so many guy friends, and we have these conversations.
Yes.
And like they say, hey, like I have friends that I'm like, damn, dude, why are you always staring at people? And he'll be like, I'm like, you're a pervert. And he's like, I'm not no pervert. I like to look at people. What's wrong with looking at people? I don't have any intention. Just because I'm looking at someone doesn't mean I want to screw them. Yeah. And same thing with women. I get that all the time. People think because I'm friendly, I'm interested. It's not true. Just because I'm saying, I like the way you cook my brisket, or I like the way, your legs.
I love your customer service.
Yes.
Doesn't mean I'm interested.
Does not mean anything other than that. People play so much into it, but again, it's videos like this that
complimenting people. Some people take it out of context now.
Yes. Where they confuse the friendliness with flirting.
Yes, it's pretty scary.
Yes, it is. So again, that's our unfavorable opinion. Again, a man, a woman, person, whatever they identify as, you can't force someone to stay.
No.
Okay? Even if they have a wandering eye, that doesn't mean they're going to cheat. Usually they cheat because they feel that you're not treating them right.
Yeah.
And a lot of relationships, let's be very clear. A lot of women, the relationship's been over for 6 months, and they linger, and they hold on. And I'm not saying that the men don't do it. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, she's talking about the wandering eye stuff, so maybe the relationship's been over, and you don't want the guy to leave you. And then the guy feels bad because he's like, no, I don't want to make her cry. I'm not here to hurt anyone's feelings, or they can't stand seeing a woman cry, so they stay in these miserable relationships.
Yeah, and they have a wandering eye.
And they have a wandering eye, yeah, right?
That doesn't mean that's because,
But again, even if they have wandering eye, it doesn't necessarily mean that they want to cheat, though. That's
because then that's kind of putting everybody, oh my gosh, they're looking at me, he wants to do me.
And that's not true. That's not the case. At least not in maybe we're the only ones that think like this. I'm not sure, but that's our unfavorable opinion.